Yo, what's up, everybody? OklaSoft here. I've got this massage gun. I'm very sore, so I was having to use that. Anyway, looks like all systems go here. We're at the Dodongo's Cavern. Ocarina of Time 3DS. Let's just see how far we can get in the child playthrough this morning. Probably the adult playthrough as well. Alright. Turning the massage gun off. That's over with. I should be getting my AirPods back today in the mail or in FedEx, so that will be good because I've had to make do without any AirPods the last couple days. Montage, what's up? A little pitter patter of those footsteps. Guess how old I am, Montage says. Alright, I'm gonna guess your age, but if I'm... You gotta tell me if I'm, You gotta say higher or lower, okay? So, what's up, Venom? Hey man, doing good. Good to see you. Montage is making me guess his age because it was his birthday. So I'm gonna guess 13. How's that? 13. Am I hot or cold? Lower. All right. Okay. Lower. It's jet. 11. I was trying to think. Robo Venom's is 7. 7 years old. It's pretty funny, dude. Yeah, I don't know. My guess is 11. I'm gonna say 11. Close, but very close, but it's lower. All right, 10. I gotta get it, you know, sooner or later. Got it. 10. Damn. Well, I mean, I figured you, yeah, I had like a rough idea, man. I've been talking to you for a few weeks. I knew you weren't like, you know, in your 40s or anything. Which would be hilarious if you were like 40 years old. Montage, she's like, no, actually, I'm 37. Like, damn. I'm pretty sure you're almost, if not just as old as young Link. Yeah, young Link. How old is young Link supposed to be? We always thought it was like 17 for adult Link and 10 for child Link. Toon Link is 9, and Link in Breath of the Wild is 27, I think. We always assume that adult Link is about like 17, or you know, roughly like 18, 17, 18. Some reason I must have gone the wrong door in that little fire room with the where I fought the Lizalfos. But no, this dungeon's like a linear path kind of deal, so you just kind of here. What's up, Mies? Damn, I am now a hero. I wouldn't go that far. I don't know, man. Shit. Mies Whizzing, what's up? How do you say that? Whizzing? Whizzing? Just got back from school. We said, oh, nice. Nice. School's out, huh? It's crazy because it's just, I just woke up. It's like ass early in the morning over here. Here in America. Crack of dawn. No, here in the US, nobody's awake yet. Everybody's still asleep. In fact, if you look out the window Here, I'll show you my window. It's still dark. Can't really see anything because it's still dark out there. My desk is real messy right now. I apologize. Looks like shit. You're talking in the chat. Please say your age. Also, you Okla. You guys gotta guess my age, man. I have done an age reveal on a previous stream, but I don't think anybody knows. Me's is 11. Yeah, it's a reveal your age stream. Everybody say your age. Yeah, I do. I prefer it. Well, I don't know if I necessarily prefer it. It's almost like it's like kind of, I do it early in the morning because I want it, because I'm like ready to do it. But it's also a combination. My girl has just left for work, and so I tend to maximize my time. Like, if I know I want to stream, I prefer to do it first thing in the morning. Like, not only because it's like what I've been wanting to, it's what I most want to do at that time of day, but it also, like, it's a convenient way to keep it like consistent. And yeah, I do get more drained as the day goes on. Like, I tend to be better, like, fresher in the morning. Although, like, there is a point in the morning where I haven't quite woke up yet, which I'm not fully awake yet right now, but since, you know, I figure it's a several hour long stream, I'll wake up during the course of it. So I'm like 80% awake right now, 90%, but not all the way. Let's say upper, lower. You guys probably be shocked when you find out my real age. I've told y'all before. I'm gonna say, so 23, that's too low. You gotta go higher. Eating fruit is a nice way to start your day too, for sure. I love fruit. It's a nice way to stay regular. It's a nice way to keep fiber in your diet so that you can, you know, be regular. Whoops. 34. Close. You're close. No, man, I'm older than that. And I would keep my age a secret. I'm 39. I'm 39 years old. Your fruit. No, and yeah, like I'm 39. The only reason it's because I've told stories about growing up with the Nintendo Entertainment System, and so if I were to like lie about my age, a lot of my stories would not be wouldn't be consistent with the factually. Where's the damn ladder? There's supposed to be a ladder. Oh, here it is. What the bell? Yeah, I'm almost 40. Or I'll be 40 next year. Yeah, I'm old as shit. Yeah, I've seen like several lifetimes worth of living already. But video games were something were like my favorite thing in the world as a young kid, and now it's like I'm back to it. Back to video games being like one of the number one things in my life, which is really cool. Sometimes you come back to stuff that you really enjoy in life. You'll take a long break and come back to it. You're older than my dad. I'm old enough to be your dad. It's funny. But yeah, I mean, you gotta think, like, I was 13 when this game right here came out, so, you know, like, I was just that right age, or just at the right age, to be super into all this stuff, like, as a young kid, and that's what set the stage for me to be a lifelong Zelda fan, right? Like my, ah, shit. Getting like super into this game as a 13-year-old is why I love it today. There's certain ages, certain time periods or ages you're at that are like really special, and adolescent years are real special. Like 10, 12, 13. Those were like a time, what do you call it? A time in my life when memories were getting laid down, like that would alter the rest of my life. You know what I mean? Or that would set the stage for later. If you were a boy, you'd be a dad. And if you were a girl, you have to be pregnant. Yeah, you gotta be pregnant by 13. 13 and pregnant. It happens. Happens all the time. A lot of I have cousins and family members that had babies when they were like 18. Me boy, which, and luckily I never had any kids. So I was able to avoid that. Not that I would have taken them, I just never had any. But my girl has kids, so the girl I'm with has her own children, so I've got plenty of children in my life, just not any of my own. I'm trying to think what I'm missing here in this dungeon. I gotta get the bombs, right? That's the next... It should be the next item, is the bombs. Work if police... I don't know what you mean by that, but I do have buddies. I have a buddy that's like a firefighter. Link has more trauma at 10 years old than all of us combined. Yeah, I would say he's Link's seen some shit, you know. He's seen some combat. Seen a couple of wars. He's seen Dodongo's Cavern. Favorite Nintendo Switch game? Metroid Dread? I don't know. Metroid Prime Remastered. Ah, shit. Supposed to acquire the bombs, but Zelda Breath of the Wild. Yeah, it is quite lively. I like it. I was surprised for this time of day, but a lot of y'all's are on the other side of the world, so I keep going the wrong direction right here. Like I'm supposed to. Pretty sure I'm supposed to pick one of these doors. Keep going the wrong way. This way. It's Zed. Zed? Zeta? Zedla. Yeah. Bam. Step on that switch. Walk out here. Supposed to be 11 p.m. or 12. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll get on. Sometimes I'll get on like early in the morning, then I'll get on, like you said, 11 or 12, which you're probably Eastern time, I'm guessing, right? Here we go. Here's the right way. Just Zed. Oh, Zed? What is Zed? One more hint. Smash. Smash. I actually have Smash Ultimate, but got it right when I got the Switch, but I haven't played it very much. As an Australian, we never know what time it is for anyone. Yeah. Oh, I hear that, mate. There's an Australian YouTuber I love, Modern Vintage Gamer. I think he's Australian. He sounds, or he might be New Zealand. Well, he has that accent. Alright, I am supposed to get the bomb. Look up YouTube tutorial Okla. It's 8 at night for you. YouTube tutorial for what? Here we go. Another dino fight. Oh no, shit. That's what I did wrong. I fell. Okay, alright. Damn it. Damn. Well, at least I know where to go. Or at least I know why wasn't progressing. Need that new dino fight. Yeah, the grammar and the spelling of everyone is funny. Yeah, funny. Here's Randy, y'all. Yeah, Randy. No hearts, no heart drop. Yeah, I know. I got it this. No, what I just fell off the, I was at the lizard fight I needed to be. Like, I know where to go now. But, so I was just where, I was at the place I needed to progress to the next spot, the Lizalfo fight up here. And I fell off the ledge and it sent me downstairs again. Yeah, I've done it twice though. Yeah, I've done that same incorrect maneuver twice now, like falling off the Lizalfo fight. It's right up here. Shit. Here. As long as I can sword fight him without dying. Shit. Get this heart, this health. Oh, there's no health over here. Jesus. Ah! Let's open up my other save file. Screw this. That Dodongo's Cavern was getting annoying, getting boring. Yeah, no, it's alright. I was sucking ass, don't worry about it. I'm a little rusty. On Dodongo's Cavern, I usually run the same exact route every time, and whenever I like whenever I pick back up in the middle of it, I never know where, I'm always discombobulated. That was my problem with that last playthrough, or that last little attempt at that dungeon. I was just like, I wasn't feeling it. Very soon I'm gonna make a D&D campaign with a dungeon based on Ganon's castle. Hell yeah, dude. It's a phenomenal design, really. Especially the version in this game. Oh shit. Fudge. Okay. I always forget to hit him with the light arrow right afterwards. I tried to sneak in a light arrow attack on him. Alright, do this the right way. I know, he didn't waste any time, did he? Shit. Damn. He only gave me three times to swipe him. Like 3 sword swipe attempts, and then he was back to his, That's it. Oh, I was like, I smelled Dookie, my dog. Dookie on the carpet. Brandon, Brandon. Alright, sorry about that. Everybody in chat, my bad. Alright, here we go. Oh, Jesus. I actually didn't mean to jump all the way down, I just meant to get out of the way. Fuck. Damn. Ah, man, are you serious? Wow. Yeah, Ganondorf's a real shithead in this fight. Makes it pretty tricky just to get back onto the ledge, really. Alright, let's do Dodongo's Cavern again. Stupidly tall, I was gonna forget he's over 7 feet tall. And that fight I was just in, right? Okay, so when he starts knocking all those pieces off, it gets to the point where your only option is to do that diagonal corner jump. That's why I kept falling off the ledge over and over. And it's still possible to complete the fight, I'm pretty sure, but I would have had to reset on that one. But yeah, that fight's pretty obnoxious. It's like, it's not super hard, it's just the way you have to fight him, the way he knocks the pieces off. It punishes you for not beating him in a certain time. So I would have needed to reset that last fight or restart it. So I figured come back to the Dodongo. I know my gameplay was pretty crap, so I'm hoping to remedy that. Zelda's sort of a flow you get in, like it's like a state of mind, I would say. We know that Link from Twilight Princess is the hero of time, which means that Link literally gave his son the same name as him. Yeah. It's like George Foreman naming all 8 of his kids George, even the girls. There we go. That's the door I didn't open last time that I needed to. And there are the bombs. Hopefully that makes up for that display of crappy gameplay earlier. Like, God, I wasn't awake yet, like we were talking about. All right, now we got the bombs, so we can pretty much blow the dungeon wide open at this point. Let's see, items. There we go. Swap them around. We know that Link, oh yeah, he literally gave his son the same name, dude. That's awesome. Alright. Light the eyes up like so. Always wonder what the hell Link from OOT got separated from his own son. Doesn't seem to recognize him as the hero's shade. You can always count on those keys to fly at you, so you don't necessarily have to hunt them down or seek them out in the air. You can just kind of wait for them to come towards you. Randy. Stop touching yourself, banana. Banana something said. He's probably a bot, dude. There'll be bots in the chat, you know? I've seen them. We all heard you touch yourself, don't lie. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, it sounds like a bot. It's okay, Gorons can be very erotic to some people. True that. True that. Gorons are pretty hot. Alright, here we go, y'all. King Dodongo. Infernal Dinosaur. Whoops. Man. Usually don't mess that one up. Oh well. Weirdly, the whale dungeon is what confuses me. Yeah, the whale dungeon can be a little, it can be a little tricky. You just gotta pull out the guide, zeldadungeon.net, and go through it step by step. Because it's a tricky dungeon, but it's not hard. It's just got like a few parts that are confusing to someone that isn't familiar with it, with how to beat it. refuse to use a guide. Well, yeah. I mean, it's one of them things where it's like some parts of Zelda are pretty cryptic where if you don't have any help or any hints, you have to do a lot of trial and error to figure it out. Yeah, I agree. It's like when the playthrough is just for your own enjoyment. Um, a guy I could see not using a guide as in to keep the original play experience pure, but yeah, like you say, there's no definitely guide isn't cheating for sure. For the oh yeah, the analog 3D, I heard about that. Is it gonna be? It's gonna be N64, right? Or it's gonna be an N64 replicant? Damn. Yes, yes, N64. Man, that's cool. It's gonna be, well, we were hoping, like, we thought Nintendo would have released an N64 many years ago, but so this is gonna be an analog product, so I take it it's gonna be, they use FPGA technology, so it's gonna actually be a real Nintendo 64, or it's gonna actually play N64 games, but it's gonna use, is it gonna use FPGA technology to do it? Ow. We're gonna go up to the top of Death Mountain real fast and get. We're gonna get the upgrade. Damn. Just come here, Randy. Sorry, I was trying to deal with the puppy and play at the same time. I got him down on the floor now, so we're good. Yeah, he's been hampering my ability to focus at times. What is the forgot the royal melody here? X A Y X A Y. So I do collect physical stuff. I think I was talking about this on the stream the other day, but I have a very small physical collection. Like I have a bag of physical games right here, right? These are Game Boy and 3DS games and DS games. But I got a handful of cartridges right here. I'll probably sell these though because I don't hold on to physical games anymore. That's the point, is that I've had a huge collection in the past, and I've had my childhood collection, which I had sold about 15 years ago. And my childhood collection had so many cool, rare, it was so complete that going back and trying to put that back together and trying to get to what I had as a like a 20-year-old or a 15-year-old would be almost impossible, and it would cost me a fortune. So I just don't have much interest in collecting, because I once had an amazing collection, sold it for very little money when it wasn't worth anything. Like I sold my collection off in 2009 for, like probably less than 10% of what it's worth today. What it would be worth today. And so I always regretted that. And so when I came back to games, I'd emulated stuff before, but emulation was emulation was kind of in the background in the past. I've always used it, even back in the 90s we knew about emulation and stuff, but it wasn't really a viable replacement for physical hardware until I would say probably about 10 years ago, 5-10 years ago, when you can really just emulate stuff to the point where you don't, I don't miss the hardware. Yeah, you could never sell your, that's how I feel now. Like if I had that stuff now, I would never sell it. It's just I had different priorities back then, and just mad that I sold it, or it's not so much mad, but it's just the fact that I got rid of it all those years ago and I'll never be able to get it back. So why even try, And it's if I can't have the collection I once did, I wouldn't want to. I at some point I had another pretty great collection, but I've sold most of that too. So, but I don't. It's I guess that I had Ocarina of Time Collector's Edition, Majora's Mask Collector's Edition, stuff like that, and those were in my original childhood copies that I had sold. I still had the boxes for that stuff in my attic, but I was thinking at one point I was going to replace the Ocarina Collector's Edition gold cartridge and put it in my original, get a replacement and put it in my original box. But I was it wouldn't be my childhood copy. It's it's kind of what made it special, was having the original stuff from back then. Because I had a Dreamcast, a Neo Geo Pocket Color, I had Virtual Boy, Saturn, PS1, 2, 3. I had lots of consoles over the years. Some consoles I had as a kid, I didn't keep the whole way through. I had a Game Gear, but I got rid of that at some point. And I know I'd sold some of my consoles when I was younger. I know I'd sold my Sega Saturn for $10 to a Game a GameStop type store. It wasn't actually GameStop, but it was like a clone of them. I sold my Saturn for 10 bucks. Me and my buddy both sold our Saturn for 10 bucks. A system we had paid $400 for when it came out. Our parents had. You know what's worse? Parents who sell their children's games or just their kids' stuff in general. Yeah, now that is shitty. Parents selling their kids' game collections, like that sucks. Or I've heard of parents like making kids sell their collection, like being like, "All right, you're too old for that stuff. You got to sell it." Like, yeah, like my parents never forced me to get rid of any of my toys. I mean, we did. We got rid of toys as I got older and aged out of them, but they never like took my toys away or told me like, oh, I couldn't play my video games past X age or something like that. Like, you know, I had my childhood NES hooked up alongside my N64, and you know, we knew by like the Super Nintendo and then especially by the N64 era that like game consoles generationally were here to stay. That they were going to keep coming out with newer generations from this point on and keep iterating on the old stuff. And so we had some idea that stuff was going to be collectible, obviously, but I didn't, realize. None of us saw COVID coming. We didn't know the market was gonna go the way it went, and gaming has really like I don't think people thought it would get as big as it has back in the day, back in the 90s. My parents ever sold my favorite games, I'd never let it go. I'd be using that for guilt tripping during any argument we have for the rest of my life. Yeah, it'd be pretty shitty of them to do, like, especially like, if depending on, I think it has to do with how they view games or how, like, because just the way that they were viewed in general has changed a lot. Excuse me 1 second, I have to go to the restroom and refill my coffee. Okay, sorry about that. Even though my parents never did that, and since I'm an adult, they can't do that, I still get irrationally angry at the thought of it. Yeah, it's like just the thought of even just making the scenario up in your head, it kind of makes you mad. I don't know, like I think nowadays, I think, you know, yeah, I think it would be shitty. I think back in the day, it's like I've heard of parents getting rid of game consoles back in the day, and it's like they didn't understand what they were. They didn't understand how important it was to us. Like, they just saw it as like another toy. It was like a game console and a Rock'em Sock'em Robot. It was like the same thing. It was just a toy. It took a long time for video games to be legitimized, and like you had parents actively not like video games from at the beginning, especially certain types of like extra conservative people. They just didn't like change. They don't like television or game consoles. Like my step grandpa was somebody like that. He didn't understand video games. Thought they were a waste of time. You know, that's the kind of people. Some people are like that, but now video games are much more ingrained in our culture. And so it's less understandable nowadays to, like, for example, throw your kids' games away prematurely or without their consent. Go get our scale from the fish man. The old diving game scale guy. Okay. Oh, I didn't want to play again. Damn it. I've actually never told him I wanted to play the game again. That'd be a first. Oh no. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh man, I didn't get it. Oh well. Didn't want to play a stupid game anyway. Oh, Robo, since you're Australian, man, have you ever heard of a band called Grinspoon? My stepdad recently, I went and visited my parents last week, and my stepdad was getting into like this specific genre of like rock music where all the bands are Australian. We do know about a band named Kiss Chasey already. They're Australian. Tend to get really hyper-focused and attached to games I play, especially story-based ones, which is why I dread those thoughts. And also, no, I never heard of that band. Okay. I was just curious. I didn't know if they were like, but they're probably rock music isn't even that popular in general, so I wouldn't expect random people to know about them. But yeah, I know what you mean. You like, even the thought, thinking about that thought makes you like, let's see. Oh, let me activate this. We Oh yeah, I feel you. You don't listen to traditional bands, really. Most of the music you listen to is video games. Yeah. I'm like that nowadays. I don't, like, I went through a couple years recently where I didn't listen to any music either. I just listened to, like, mostly just watch YouTube, and if I listened to music, it was like on a YouTube video. Yeah, I got to where I didn't listen to music or listen to bands either for a while. Then I kind of got back into it. But it's like you're interested in music. It's just that your musical interests, your favorite music artists, are all composers for video games. Broken Dreams, if you're still in the chat, this is, I can show you how we're gonna beat the dungeon number 3 on the child section. Although video game music with lyrics is part of them tend to be absolutely fire. Oh yeah, like full songs with lyrics that are written just for video games are awesome. Alright, so we're gonna go after... It's actually real simple. Like how you beat this whole thing. Super easy. And I will show you now. I'll give you the honor of carrying me. What a sweetheart she is. Hey look, it's ship material. Wait, what? Ship material? Wait, it's what do you mean? You mean, hey, look, it's ship material? Is that? Are you joking or? Like, it sounds like a funny joke, but I don't get it. Oh, oh, okay. I got. When you said ship, I was thinking literally the word ship. You mean relationship? I get it now. I was like, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. People really, people probably really want Link and Ruto to hook up. I'm sure there's some, like, really sexually deviant Zelda fans who just really want to see Link and a fish girl together because they have fish, you know, fish fantasies or whatever. Ship material. Got some real freaks that like Zelda. I know. Cause he's into it. Cause he wants some of that. He wants to keep his options open, and he would like a little hot little fish girl on the side. You know what I mean? He's curious about that, about the other side. You know. I mean, he's got, you know, he's got Zelda and Malon. You know. The Gerudo warrior woman. She likes him. Saria. But, you know, when Link gets bored of regular human or pixie girls or whatever he's into, he might want to dabble into the world of fish. We just don't know who his wife is. Oh, okay. So it's left. That's left up to speculation then, or is it just they don't reveal it? All right, so we got 1/4 down, 2 to go. The old slimy corridor. Co-writer. So, I mean, you can't really have a biological son in the Zelda world without also having a partner. True. That's probably accurate. Crap. Ah, damn, this thing's giving me a hard time here, isn't it? Hard time, isn't it? Looks like a dangling turd. All the little boomerang monsters I've had to fight, they all look like a turd getting pinched off from a colon, which is probably what it is. Just to point out, it's so clever how we can't guess who it is by how TP Link looks due to the hero's soul making him into another Link, changing his appearance to what we've seen in the game. Are you saying in Twilight Princess we can't guess who? What is it that we're not able to guess? Who it is? Alright. And we're gonna throw Ruto up on here, up on the ledge. She's gonna try to go for the emerald, but we can't guess who OOT Link's partner with TP Link looks because of the hero's soul in him. Oh, so it's a different soul embodying the hero's body, so we don't know who it is, you're saying. We don't know who it actually is. Kia! What is this, an octopus? Ah. This is kind of a tedious boss fight. It's not hard. It's kind of tedious. There you go. Alright, with the mid-boss extinguished, we're now free to, like, roam about the cabin and so forth. Just to clarify, when a Link dies, the hero's soul leaves that Link's body and enters another baby's body, turning them into another. Oh, okay, that's the lore reason why these different people look the same. So to me, it's like the people could look totally different, but I see what you're saying though. Like, as far as the Legend of Zelda universe goes, the hero is a soul embodying a human's body. So it's literally like the hero of time is like the soul. It's like there's somebody's soul embodying that person. So this, like, the spirit of the hero of time basically jumps from body to body at different points in history. And so therefore, they all kind of resemble each other. Kind of like the soul inhabits your body and turns you into a different person when you're born, then the soul stays in your body until you die. Yeah, I pretty much, I think I get kind of more or less like how it's supposed to work. It's like it can kind of it can influence what the person it's inhabiting looks like to a degree, but it's jumping from body to body and inhabiting them while they're alive, and it's the hero, it's the soul of the hero, spirit of the hero. Ah, shit. There we go. needed that thing to start spinning. There we go. Let's fuck this thing up. This Baronade. This has always been an annoying but easy boss, I think. Ah, shit. Damn. Shit. There we go. Almost got him. It's just tedious. There we go. Got him. Now I kind of want to spin off with a Link whose life is negatively impacted by the hero's soul, and once it gone, could be very interesting. Hey, that is really interesting. That is a good idea. Write that down. Uh-oh. Princess Ruto's gonna give us a talking to. You look cool. Cooler than I thought you would anyway. Just a little. It was cute. I always like that dialogue right there. We got the Zora Sapphire, y'all. I like how the game subtly points you toward the fairy fountain that's right after the dungeon. It's like they kind of nudge you there, but they don't necessarily like just hand it to you, but they give you a subtle hint, like, hey, go in this direction. Wow, yeah, that is terrifying. Like, you could just be like a normal person could be overtaken by the spirit of Link, or the soul of Link, or born with that. But if you're a baby, you might not, might not know any different. You just grow up thinking that's your soul. Are you cheating on me? Yeah, exactly, right? Hey! It's actually funny, in which case it helps to know how about genetics, so you know what's possible and what's likely, For how two dark-haired people can have a blonde baby because they can both have the recessive trait for blondness. Two light-haired or blonde-haired people cannot have a dark-haired baby. And that's just how inheritance works, That's how recessive and dominant genes work, but if you don't know that information, you might not know how your baby turned out like that. Right? Do they know that much about genetics, or do genetics even work? Do they even have genes? You know what I mean? Like, because that's something that's up to Shigeru Miyamoto, I would think, whether or not they have genes. But I guess they're like supposed to be human-ish, human-like. That's what I always wondered, was how much like Earth is, or is Hyrule supposed to be set on planet Earth? Or is it like a fantasy world on some other far-off world, or is it like... Because it clearly like borrows tropes and themes from classic like swords and sorcery type stuff. Traditional fantasy elements. Alright, well, we've done all 3 spiritual stones here, so next stop is Princess Zelda, Hyrule Castle, Adult Link, man. Here we go. Well, they have royal bloodline, so yeah, right. You're right about that. So like they have some form of inheritance. I'll make sure to talk to the soldier in the back alley right before I turn into an adult, you mean? Hmm. So Ganondorf's men can't be Gerudo. Hmm. You found the Ocarina of Time. I always love that. It's like, you found the titular item. Sorry, I had to screenshot that. I saved it into GIMP so I can use it for a thumbnail later. The Ocarina of Time. Y-L-R-Y-L-R-Y-L-R-Y. C down right, C down right, right. when I went to my parents' house last week, my mom was like, "Hey, we found a bunch of Game Boy games in some drawer somewhere if you want them." It was like Nintendogs for 3DS. But there are some bangers. She found me Zelda Link's Awakening DX. Pretty cool. Tetris. Classic. Man, I stuck my hand in a rat trap on accident yesterday, and just it was got goop all over a box I needed, so I ended up having to scrape it off. But I got more of it on my hand just now when I was getting more coffee. Son of a bitch! Freaking glue trap. So, okay, I'm reading what you said, Robo. You said. The soldier mentions his men trying to capture Zelda, yet there's only one male, therefore implying that the army that's helping Ganondorf are not Gerudo. This leads to the theory that Ganondorf's murder, excuse me, of the King of Hyrule was partially an inside job. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Because the king's men were already helping Ganondorf. I see what you're saying. They had already secretly turned to the dark side. If that's true, it means a soldier in the back alley dies protecting Princess Zelda from the very people meant to protect her. Wow, I see what you're saying. That's freaking cool. He was like the only one really looking out for her, saving her from the corrupt Hyrule soldiers. Damn. Got it first try. That was just guessing. Now I unironically want a spin-off comic or manga. Dude, that soldier's badass. If I never really understood the implication of what he was saying or what that meant, but the way you just described it to me, if that's really how it really is supposed to be depicted, man, that's crazy. Insanely interesting story plot point for them to put in there. Shelton Hamification, what's up, Hiller? Hello. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Hello, mate. Hello, mate. I like the owl flying overhead, that little detail. Cheltenhamification, are you a bot? Said yeah. Check. It's a check. I knew it. No, I'm just kidding, man. I know you're not a bot. A bot wouldn't have actually replied to me just now. Kind of blowing up the chat there, Chelton. Alright, we finally got all of our stuff in order to take ourselves to the Temple of Time and pull the sword out. Yeah, no, you're good. You're the pretty much only one in the chat, so it's all good, you know what I mean? I have to go to sleep. Good night or good morning. It's good morning, but good night to you, Montage. Or good night or good morning, whatever to you as well. For have a good sleep. When you wake up, it'll be night for us. Yeah, you've made a couple of actual. No, yeah, you got great commentary, Robo. Don't ever stop, man. Oh no, we were just talking about each other. We were talking about blowing up the chat. I was just joking though. I wasn't really telling you to stop or anything, Chelton. I was just like, oh, you're blowing up the chat, man. But yeah, that's what he was saying. He's like, oh, I blow the chat up too, but we were talking about the chat and blowing it up, but that's all. That's all. Here we go. Here we go. So Chilton, what's your story, man? What do you like to do for fun? What's your favorite video game? I don't know. You don't know. Robo says I got 20 hours of video footage I recorded for a really long video that I've just been sitting on for months. Should really get back to writing that script at some point. I know, dude. Same here. I got some stuff I've got in the vault that I like, or a script I started writing and haven't really. It's hard to, like, when you put something away to get started on it again. After you kind of cool off with it and you gotta pick it back up. You gotta, like, so that's how video games are for me. When I put them away for a long time, it takes a while to get going again when I pick them back up. Chilton just put a fleur-de-lis emoji. Do you like the New Orleans Saints? Doing some YouTube stuff really shows me how video footage takes up a crap ton of storage. Oh, I know. Especially raw. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. I mean, especially raw, uncompressed footage takes up a crap ton of space. You're right. Like, I think like what is it? Like a minute, depending on your bit rate and your settings and the encoder you're using, or if you're using an encoder, or if it's like raw video file data straight off your camera. Either way, yeah, like I think I was getting to where it was a gigabyte per minute. So 10 minutes of raw footage is 10 gigs. That's quite a bit. Yeah, I got a script I've started writing in service of doing retrospectives on this channel, doing long form content like you're talking about, like you've done. and I'm still writing that script actively. I want to finish it before I like cool off on it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta when the iron you gotta strike when the iron's hot. So we're now adult Link. What do we do? Oh, seeing how badly you can destroy bosses in video games, man, that could be fun. Like, I know there's a boss rush mode on this. Which I've never really done. I do find the bosses enjoyable, but pretty easy on this game. Certain games have like real, I don't know what you call it, like games like Final Fantasy. There's a lot of strategy involved with the boss fights of those games. Whereas a game like Final Fantasy is, the old ones are pure strategy versus some action in this game or some timing based skill in this game. Traditional JRPGs turned me off when I first kind of heard about them when I was younger, but of course I got to love Pokemon and that helped me realize how amazing they were. Like old school RPGs with no action mechanics. Get some fairies real quick while we're here. I've done it in RPGs that allow for insane grinding, which allows me to see how far I can push the strength of the character. Yeah, and then, yeah, because in RPG it's especially like pure because it's math. It's pure math. Have you grinded your party in Final Fantasy VII? That's the only one I've really played far to the end. Oh, I gotta get the hook shot. What am I thinking? Stuck in the water temple. Are you for real? You don't have it on PC? Yeah, I've got the original one. I've got Final Fantasy 1 through 6 in a single collection on my PC. And FF7, I own a copy on iOS or mobile, but I also have it on Switch. But my preferred, and I mean I have it on PlayStation 1 as well, or I did, but I sold it. And my preferred way to play it is the modern like version on the Switch. Trying to avoid getting hit at all by these flames. Damn it. No, I don't. You don't need a Square Enix account at all to play it. Fudge. I had that. Ah, man, I had that. I was like doing so good, and then I freaking hit the flame like a couple times. Shit. The hero of our. But on Steam specifically, the page notes that a Square Enix account is required. So the version I have is the, what is it? I'll show you. I'll pull it up real fast. Oh no, shit! I gotta reinstall it. I wiped my PC like a few weeks ago. But I have a copy, and it's from FitGirl, and it's cracked, I guess. So that's probably why the version I have doesn't require Steam. But I don't see any kind of Steam login when I boot it up. But there is like a modern UI thrown on top of it, and the version that I did have had the Xbox buttons, like as the in-game button graphics. So it had like the Xbox controller layout as its. You are cool. Thank you. I know. I know. Alright, we got our hook shot. Let's get rid of this block. The game was released for PC decades ago, but was eventually... Oh shit, I missed my chance to get that thing. Oh well. PC decades ago was eventually re-released for Steam. I think you have a cracked version of the original PC version. Yeah, it must be what it is, because it's got like it does allow you to have like a old school kind of blurry filter to make it look more like a CRT, but it's got like the 2D, you know, it's got like it's got the remastered version of all 6 of them. So it's 1 through 6 remastered. Yeah, you're right. I probably do have the original PC version, but the versions are definitely remastered though. I don't know if that matters, but I know the package I got is like yeah, it's FF 1 through 6 remaster bundle, and it's the same software that was released on the Switch as a remaster, if that makes sense. Yeah, exactly. That's why I love the FF 1 through 6 package so much that I got, because all 6 games, basically all 6 of them look like Final Fantasy VI. They all have their graphics tweaked, and they all target like the latest 2D graphical aesthetic that Final Fantasy was known for, which would have been 6. They basically target that, and so they bring 1, 2, 3, all of them back up to the standard of you know, 6. But even 6 is cleaned up a little bit, but 6 is the version with the least amount of graphical changes, because it's the most advanced looking of the original 6. We're going to the Forest Temple now. Making our way to the Forest Temple. Just as night falls. One thing about Ocarina of Time, I always start my playthrough of this game around fall, like when the fall kind of comes in, because this game reminds me of Thanksgiving. Just being as when it originally came out, it was Thanksgiving. All those years ago, man. 25 years ago. Oops. I put Chilton in 30-minute timeout. That dude, I don't know if he's just, I don't know. I didn't want to like ban him or anything yet, but I was just like, he needs to get out of here. Straight. Oops. Whoops, wrong way. Fun fact, Persona 3 is a game that never feels right no matter what version you're playing. Every version has major positives and negatives about it. You know what? I've heard a lot about it. I've never played Persona, any of them. Damn, I meant to draw my hook shot. Fuck. Wait till he walks the other way. I guess these are moblins. Damn, yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why like RPGs are so, I love them anyway, but they're interesting for that reason too, because of the amount of content. I've already gone into detail about why those games are so great that they cured my back pain and paid my rent. I think you did. You have actually talked about Persona. That you're the one I know that's filled me in on it. I think because I didn't really know even Persona was like a Nintendo RPG until recently. I thought it was something else. If I like the characters and the world, it's really the world that's gotta like sell me on a new RPG is like the world. I want to get into Earthbound next, even though like I've played the first couple of 30-40 minutes of Earthbound. I want to get fully into it because to me like kind of Pokemon is kind of what I wish Earthbound was more. But I think Earthbound's gonna be a really great game for me to sink into. I like RPGs that are in a modern day setting a lot. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's Sega. No, no, you're right. It's owned by Sega. I I had it mixed up, right? Because Phantasy Star and Persona are both Sega. Sega's like big RPG series, right? I just gave my dog a new toy. You like RPGs in modern settings? Persona is literally that plus urban fantasy stuff. Hell yeah. That's what I like about Pokemon so much. Just the modern urban setting. Yeah, it sounds fantastic. I'm sure. What was the what system did Persona 3 come out for? They're all on Steam. Okay, yeah, that's what I was just about to ask you. Like, what system are they all on? Okay, they're all available for Steam. Okay. I gave my dog Randy a toy. He's down there playing with it. Persona 3 and 4 came out originally on PS2 back before being re-released on most modern systems. Okay, alright. Just be careful about looking stuff up about the series is spoilers are literally everywhere. Yeah, believe that. Yeah, thank you. Should I start with Persona 1? Like, which one's a good one to jump into the series blind? Persona 5 Royal, best one for blind beginners, most player friendly. It's got a great story. It's oh yeah, that's what I wanted to know. Okay, good deal. So I will start with that one. Because I was gonna say I'd like to start with a kind of a modern one, and then if I really like it, go backward to some of the series roots. But like I want to start with like the one that's got the good player experience and the good quality of life experience, and like you said, if it's got a shit ton of content and I like it, it'd be something fun to stream. This one thing I wondered is how, you know, how much variety of games to show, or what variety, what rotation, if any, you know what I mean? Because like on a streaming channel, sometimes it's better to hone in on a very specific niche, or sometimes it's better to have variety. It just depends. It's so good, Randy. My puppy's actually playing with his toys for once. Instead of biting, no, now he's chewing on my shoes. I shouldn't have said anything. Stop. Go play with your toys. Don't go play with your toys. No. Hey. Stop. Stop. Okay. Each one's set, they're all set in the same universe, but each one's unrelated, kind of like Zelda. That's exactly how this is. Each one's kind of related, but none of... That's how I feel like the Zelda canon is like, can be really loose, because all the stories are like resemble each other, but they're not the same. It's not the same link. Hey, stop. Stop, puppy. God damn, he's biting the shit out of me. Oh, damn. And the time, it's like, except there's only really one main timeline, and the time gaps between each entry is only a few years. Okay. Yeah, so it's real similar. Not quite the same, but yeah, that's cool. I like modern fantasy stuff too. Like, I like modern urban settings with fantasy elements. I don't know why, I just do, like The Matrix or like Jurassic Park, Terminator, Alien. I like that stuff. But I also like traditional, you know, swords and sorcery stuff, but oh, here it is. I was like, I'm sitting here looking for this damn ladder the whole time. I'm like, where the fuck's this ladder at? Come on, I know your lad is here somewhere. Because I've gotten stuck on the forest temple enough times now where I kind of know, like, I know the routine now. Now we go up here. Always tricky to make Link decide to jump up rather than like push forward, because he has two actions when he's up against a block. Treats it sort of like a wall. He has a choice to push forward into the block or jump up and grab it like a ledge. Hopefully we got a key. We do have a key in our inventory. We're good. Gonna keep going down this way. Watch out for the goblin hanging from the ceiling. Oh, we need another key, damn it. Yep. Nah. Oh, I got him at just the right time. Awesome. Yeah, I don't have the key. So, screw. Kinda screwed. Replaying it, Persona games made me realize the references to the prior games. Like, I played 5, 4, then 3, then eventually replayed 5 and found the found references to 4 and 3, which was cool. Yeah, man, that's how the Resident Evil games kind of were. I had a buddy back in the day, and he's a huge gamer, like obsessive gamer like I was, but he liked a different style of games. And he was obsessed with a lot of PlayStation stuff, PS2 stuff. Like he was obsessed with Resident Evil. The lava demon, Pyro says, "I hate this temple." Yeah, man, don't worry, I'm gonna bust through it soon enough. But yeah, my buddy was like a Resident Evil fanatic, and I remember seeing all the games reference each other in different little ways like that. I remember realizing how great of a game series that was just from watching him play that. It's like I didn't have to play them myself to know that that was a phenomenal series. But I played 2. I played through like 1 and 2, and I made some of 3 or Nemesis by myself, but I haven't played much of the modern ones. I played Remake, Resident Evil 2 Remake, a little bit, but it's cool when games reference each other in a series. Let's see. See a news report about the villain from the prior. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, like there's little Easter eggs in each game about each other, especially if the developers remain the same. Yeah. Let's see what goddamn Navi wants. Shut up. Are you getting tired? It's her little, like, stop playing the Nintendo. She's like, OklaSoft, are you getting tired of emulating this Nintendo game? Do you own a copy of this Nintendo game? Yes. Water Temple boss was stupid, Lava Demon says. Yeah, I agree. Water Temple boss is kind of lame. I agree. Alright, now that we got that last key, we can go get the bow. Here we go. It's like the lore getting more filled in your mind for the games you played. Ah, shit. Nah, I'm just kidding. This bastard. Shit, dude. Just use both my fairies for this bullshit. Man, that sucked. The more you play the game, play a game you're unfamiliar with. Friday night. Yeah, absolutely. Like it's like filling in the blanks more and more, especially if it's the same team of devs throughout the whole time. All right, we got the bow and arrow. They probably made this easier for the 3DS version. Just knowing them. Knowing Nintendo. On Ship of Arkinian, I've got like my bow and arrows, like stuff like refillable, replenishable equipment set to unlimited. So I just fire arrows at him until he's gone, and there's a interval where you can hit him with two shots in a row right here, but I never, like, I hate to waste my arrows trying to find it. In short, recommend the series and still wonder how you live without it prior to playing it. It sounds like a must play for me then, because I mean, obviously, if you think I would enjoy it, I'm sure I would. Like, you know what I like. You know I'd get into it if you're into it. You do play some games that I've played and loved, does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah, we probably have similar taste. Would you play OG Spyro? Yeah, in fact I did play it back in the day on PS1. I played it when it was like when it came out back then, because I had a PlayStation pretty close to when it was first out. I had friends that had them, so Spyro was a pretty big game for that. Spyro the Dragon. One more shot. Ah, crap. Too young to... Oh, let me get the arrow. You were too young to play the Spyro games, but still really familiar with them in the series because of Skylanders. I never played Skylanders. Oh, wasn't he in Skylanders? Was that a game where you controlled dragons? I know the OG Spyro is pretty awesome. My little brother had it on PS2. Spyro something. Uh-oh, the hand's gonna come up and grab me, I already know. Ah, crap. Don't have the, I gotta shoot that corridor. Damn, I gotta go the other way. Here it is. Twisted corridor. Twisted sister. Sister twisted, you're the only one. Straighten it right up. The hand's gonna grab me while I grab the key. Ridiculous. Skylanders gave birth to the toys to life genre. Skylanders gave birth to the toys to life genre. Essentially, you'd buy a real life figure that you would place on a real life portal connected to your console, then you'd play the character. Wow. I'm not like super familiar with that. I heard of that genre, but I didn't know what it was about. Even though that's the way, not the way. Well, maybe I might need a key though. There's no keys back here. No, that's not a key. Maybe a key in here? Probably is. Yeah. Yeah, that game actually had a super meta story. Since players was in the game's lore. Oh, I already got that. Fuck. It was in the game's lore. A being who could send those heroes back to their home world through a portal. Oh, okay. Damn. So your player could send other characters back through a portal. Alright, I've got the key I need, so now I just gotta go back to the corridor where I fought the Poe sisters. Easy to do, just monotonous. What? No, I'm not having trouble, Navi. You just think I am. Twisted the hallway back. I think that's the way to go. Yeah, with it twisted, I can get through here. And here was our locked door. Wait till the flame's in the way. was still in this room, wasn't it? This is always a weird puzzle to me. Almost done with the temple. Yeah, man, just about. We got it now. We're on the home stretch. I forgot how you can tell. Oh, hold on, I need to drink some of my milk. There we go. She's the only one that'll spin every time. Got her. Alright, we've done it. We have opened, or we have got the 4 Poe sisters taken care of, and now down to fight Phantom Ganon. Honestly, I think this is one of the best temples in the game. Yeah, it's pretty great. It flows really well. Pretty sure this temple was originally going to be a wind temple, but it eventually changed to the forest temple. That would make sense with the corridor, the spinny deal, like spinny corridor might be a remnant of that. Yeah, I can see it. Uh-oh. Shit. It's good to be able to see both of them at once. That makes it a lot easier. There he goes. Damn it. That was pretty good. Got him. I had to do like 3 lunge attacks and like 5 or 6 swipes, and that took care of him. One day I want to make a D&D campaign and make the party fight a Phantom Ganon type enemy related to the BBEG, Big Bad Evil Guy. Make the party. Oh, that's cool. You say D&D, how do you play D&D? One second, I'm gonna go pee. D&D is one of those tabletop RPGs. So you're talking about the actual D&D. Yeah, I'm familiar with it as a game, as a tabletop game. I didn't know if you were referring to like some other like common version of it. But you're talking about actual D&D, like the real deal. Damn. I knew it was big back in the day. I didn't know it was still popular. Play D&D once every 2 weeks with your group. Man, that's awesome. So you have a group of buddies that like that. Y'all do that regularly. That's how I would imagine that's how you have to do it. That's because the Kokiri never grow up. It's kind of creepy. It's like, it's cute. Then you think about it, you're like, wow, that's kind of fucked up. That's definitely taken from Peter Pan. Borrowed from Peter Pan, thematically. So, according to this, Link's mama was like a refugee from some kind of war that broke out, and she sought refuge in the forest where she had to leave her baby. You're a Hylian, and we're always bound to leave this forest. There's a comic that actually shows the story of oh yeah, I know exactly what you're referring to. I've seen that comic. I've seen it like reprinted or posted somewhere. Yeah, it shows Link's mama. Yeah, I remember it's a little baby. Has to say. I don't fully remember, but I'm pretty sure Link's mom died in Kokiri Forest, and her remains become one of the trees in the village. Wow, that's pretty cool if true, yeah. If part of the lore, that's awesome. She sprouts into a tree. Her spirit lives on. That's definitely a very, like, Shinto, Japanese, Eastern philosophy kind of thing to do for her to grow into a tree. Look at that sunset, man. That's beautiful. I like the dynamic three-dimensional sky in this game a lot. Yeah, one of the Kokiri just live inside the remainder of Link's mom. Oh my god, that's kind of horrifying, but kind of cool. Sorry, I had to go find a bottle opener for this bottle of root beer. Trying to drink our Barks root beer. I drank 2 cups of coffee already, and I'm trying to refill. I think you're the only one here, Robo. You've been chilling the whole time. One of the Kokiri just live in the remains of Link's mom. It's fun. It's funny. It's just funny the way you worded that, though. It's extra funny. What are we supposed to do right here? Oh yeah, we're supposed to go to, obviously, Death Mountain. The game's nudging us to Death Mountain. Let's go get Epona. Perfect timing. I always remember Epona's song because it's the C buttons on the N64 are all sequential, they're in a row. But it's still like that on this. I always just remember, and I always remember that melody, that crap. He's supposed to be like, you're getting better. How about a race? He didn't offer me the thing that time, but I'm gonna try it again. Don't listen. Okay, play Epona's song. Blah 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 blah. There's my horse. Need that one. I think I need both of them. Yeah, 1 and 2. So that's both gave me a little rupee thing when I jumped over. So it should say, hey, you're getting better. Yeah. Do it. Do it. And this fucker's gonna cheat. The key, the absolute key, is keep your physical horse ass in front of him, and he just can't overcome it. I physically blocked him from. I just got in front of him. Oh, shoot! He is fucking pissed when you beat him. It's awesome. So make sure you're right here. This is the most important point, is get out in front of him. But once you are, like, stay in front of him. And there's nothing he can do. Like, if you're blocking him, he won't physically pass through you. He's gotta give me a Epona. But he's not gonna let us out. And he's already got, like, his name, his face, his ugly fucking mug engraved in some type of metal on the fence of Lon Lon Ranch. What a bastard. He's a bastard. That little detail is great. Ingo's face on the metal gate. Well, we got a horse. Skill issue gotten wrecked like that. Hashtag skill. Dude, I live inside of Link's mom. Link's mom. That's so funny, man. Hashtag skill issue. Imagine Link would get teased at school for that. Kids living inside his mama. I think I already got the Skulltula. If you come here at night, there's a lot of them. But they don't come out during the day. They ain't about that. I'm gonna go ahead and plant our... Oh, I can't plant it. I'm not a child. Well... I was gonna say I'm gonna plant my bean in the soil up here in preparation for the Bigoron quest, but shit. Whoops. That's the type of stuff the Kokiri would comment. Would comment under posts of serious accidents or people dying. The Royal Melody might do it. No? What do they want? Song of Time? Great Deku Tree is full of it. I don't know if the chat's showing up. Let me test the chat out, Robo Venom. It's gonna do that thing where it shows up all at once. Okay, anyway. Sorry, I was trying to, I wasn't able to read everything you said easily because it's not showing up on my screen. We're playing here. That. The block melody. Oh damn, it hasn't. Yeah, I've been reading it down low. That sucks. Stream has disconnected. Oh yeah, so my stream has been like disconnected and reconnecting. Let's refresh chat. Sometimes on Streamlabs or OBS, like things will you have to like delete the whole entire thing and then re-add it. I bet now it works. I'm gonna test it out. I'm gonna start playing in just one more second. Test. Maybe just not working. Oh wait, always show messages. Okay. Now. Test, 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 test. Yeah, it sucks. I'm sure that when I end the stream and start it up again, it'll work. It's just that it's like it lost its bearing of where to fetch the data or something. Oh, there he is. I was like looking for the little Goron Link rolling around. Ah! Damn. Alright, we'll get him. I got 12 bombs left. Shit. Maybe not. Damn. Go ahead and open this shortcut up while we're down here. Stupid stream program. Let me kill it and start it back up, because maybe let's see if it works if I end the stream and restart.